beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Come on, set. 60 yours.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
You draw Corker.
Tight dog. Switch. Alert 3.
Hey, Sam off. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, McGill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Bang. Check it back. Big dash.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. McGill. That's complete to his receiver, Gywu. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
No. 58. 54 Mike. Here we go.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
We are going.
I'm coming. Kill.
Hey, seam 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, That's what all the guys are looking for.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Just like that. Just like that. Check four. Check four. Check. Check out route.
Look at me. Zip up. Shoot.
Throwing again. McGill looking downfield for Godwin. It's caught inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
Go now.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Switch gears.
Hey! 55.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain. His guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Hey.
55 to mine. Check. 55 to mine.
Get it.
To throw on 2nd down. McGill, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
On the set. Hey. High 7. Check back.
Operating from the gun. McGill, this will be caught by Brown. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
1st down, London.
Here we go. 50 plant.
Come on, team. Check 30.
Protein spell. Let's go.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
You got it.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
57 Mike 57.
Ready.
To throw on 3rd down. McGill got a man. It's Brown. And he will not be able to get the 1st as he can get this only down to the 5. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. He's at the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We ain't giving them nothing with that. Check. Roll right.
On 2nd down, it's Henderson. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Hey, check 26. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Pilot, 64. Weak. Jim.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands.
On the double. 57, Mike 57. Come on. General West. Deuce. Check 50. Hey, Alpha. Go.
On 1st down, McGill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. 36. Kill.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. 55 is my guy, 55. Hey, watch the sled.
Hey, lock it. Now.
They'll run with McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
No.
6-6, pull it high.
Slam. Check three. Check.
Bam. Shoot.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And on now is the punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second down now, it's Henderson, and he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Check three.
Now it's Henderson. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Go! Five.
Throwing on first down. McGill. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
55. Hey, eat. Hey, we heavy on the edges. 49. Check 49. Check 3.
Go. Get it.
2nd and 1. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready, 60 or. Hey, Delta.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Greystone, Travis.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing on second down. Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Burns.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Over. Hey, Mike.
Mike 59. Let's go, D. Mike, check. 59. Hey, pick your game up.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now Rodgers. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
258. Yeah, Liz. 26.
Check 24.
Hey, Orbit.
Rodgers now on first down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a run with Henderson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Hey, Charlie.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Go. Check nickel. He's crashing. He's checking crashing.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. Safarian Jenkins has it. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
55, nice, sweetheart. Check your hot read. Shift.
Right now. Yeah, Liz. Box it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Five.
Fresno. Check 13.
On 1st and 10, McGill. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st down, Monarchs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You draw quarters.
Check. Check. Watch the eye. Check.
Look. Squeeze. Deep dribble.
This is McCaffrey. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Go now. And 2 spots.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
55.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McGill, man open left side is Brown. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
218, jump. Hey, Zoo.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Safe. Check 43. Back. Go.
From the gun, McGill. And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. That's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
First down and 10. At their own 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing after the interception. McGill. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. His throw incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him now. Find him.
Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Watch the twist.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Look at me, zipper!
955. Here we go.
Hey, let go.
Here we go. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Here
Hey!
I come.
Hey.
Mike, 55. Check.
On 3rd down, McGill. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
High 7.
55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Watch the back. Mike, 55.
Go.
On 4th down, McGill. And that is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Line 54. Hey. Check. Lucky.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Again, it's Henderson, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's coming. Double up.
10-30.
Double up.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike spot 4. Watch the curl. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. What we got?
Hey, watch Sam. Check, Mike.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 20. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Go.
55. Check 55, Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Hatchet.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go.
Check 55, come on.
Go.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That's certainly